Hey passionate Chelsea fans! Are you ready for another dive into the latest updates about our beloved club? But before we get started, you know the drill, right? Subscribe to the channel and hit that like button so you don't miss any details about what's happening at our beloved club. Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca took a reflective approach following the 2-1 defeat to Liverpool, focusing on the positives despite the result. His side may have left Anfield empty-handed, but Maresca was quick to highlight that the performance was far from disappointing. "If there's a way to lose a game, this is it," he remarked, acknowledging how Chelsea controlled significant portions of the match. With 57% possession and more chances created than their opponents, Chelsea went toe-to-toe with the league leaders, showing they could match Liverpool's intensity. However, Mohamed Salah's penalty and Curtis Jones' decisive strike shortly after Nicholas Jackson's equaliser ultimately determined the game, leaving Chelsea with a tough loss to swallow. Although the Blues returned to London without any points, Maresca saw plenty to be encouraged by in his team's control and composure. "I've been here many times, and it's not easy to put Liverpool under pressure at home. We dominated large parts of the match," he said. He noted that Chelsea's ability to dictate the tempo and move the ball fluidly both with and without possession is a testament to their ongoing progress. While the result wasn't what the team had hoped for, the match highlighted their growing ability to compete at the highest level, particularly in an environment as challenging as Anfield. Maresca stressed the importance of maintaining perspective, recognizing that the development process is gradual, and Chelsea are steadily improving despite setbacks. The turning point of the match came with Curtis Jones' goal, a moment that took advantage of Chelsea's high defensive line. Salah's expertly delivered cross left the Blues vulnerable, with Jones capitalizing to restore Liverpool's lead. Maresca was asked to assess the defensive lapses that led to both goals, beginning with the penalty given away after Levi Colwill's tackle attempt. "We conceded 2 goals. The first was a penalty, which can happen, and the second goal, we had avoided that play several times before, but this time we got punished," Maresca admitted. Despite these moments of vulnerability, the coach remained confident in his team's defensive framework, indicating that while there is still room for improvement, there are clear signs of potential in their back line. One of the standout performances in the first half came from Noni Madueke, who caused trouble for Liverpool's left-back Andy Robertson. His direct, attacking play demonstrated that Chelsea have the weapons to challenge top teams, even on difficult grounds like Anfield. Maresca, however, was realistic about the challenges of maintaining control against a team of Liverpool's caliber. Coming to this stadium and not conceding chances or facing tough moments is almost impossible. For many reasons, including the atmosphere and the quality of the opposition, he admitted. Still, he emphasized his pride in how the team performed as a whole, underscoring their competitiveness even in defeat. Another positive for Chelsea was the return of Reece James, who made his first appearance of the season, and Romeo Lavia, both of whom were brought off after 53 minutes in line with a pre-match plan. "For Reece and Romeo, we had planned 45 to 60 minutes, but I decided to take them off after about 50 minutes for safety," Maresca explained. The cautious approach was designed to protect the players, ensuring their long-term fitness for the season ahead. As Maresca wrapped up his assessment of the match, he reinforced that despite the disappointment of the result, Chelsea are on the right trajectory. With each game, the team is learning, growing, and getting closer to the level of consistency they need to achieve their goals. Chelsea left Anfield without any points after a hard-fought 2-1 defeat to Premier League leaders Liverpool. Despite dominating possession and creating more chances throughout the match, the Blues couldn't find the crucial breakthrough needed to secure at least a draw. Chelsea started the game strongly, controlling the ball and dictating the pace in the opening stages. However, it was Liverpool who struck first when Mohamed Salah converted a penalty just before the 30-minute mark, leaving the visitors trailing. Chelsea's bright start was dampened, but the team remained resilient as they looked for a way back into the game. In the second half, Chelsea found their equaliser through Nicholas Jackson, who calmly slotted the ball home just a few minutes after the restart. The goal gave the Blues renewed hope, but that optimism was short-lived. Curtis Jones restored Liverpool's lead only 3 minutes later, latching onto a cross from Salah and finishing with precision. Despite the setback, Chelsea continued to push forward, displaying determination and creativity in their play. They dominated possession and created several chances in both halves but struggled to find that all-important second goal. One of the key positives for Chelsea was the return of Reece James, making his first appearance of the season after recovering from injury. James slotted into the right-back position, with Dossin Adarabioyo replacing the suspended Wesley Fofana in defence and Romeo Lavia coming in for Enzo Fernandez in midfield. Chelsea's defensive structure held firm in the opening stages, keeping Liverpool at bay for much of the first half. Noni Madueke also provided an attacking threat, giving Andy Robertson a difficult time down the flank. Yet, despite their promising start, Chelsea couldn't capitalise on their early dominance. Liverpool's opening goal came after Levi Colwill was adjudged to have fouled Curtis Jones inside the penalty area. Salah made no mistake from the spot, sending goalkeeper Robert Sanchez the wrong way to give Liverpool the lead. Chelsea responded quickly and nearly found an equaliser when Jackson's shot struck the post just before half-time. The game began to open up after Liverpool's goal, with both teams creating chances in an end-to-end contest. However, Chelsea couldn't make their chances count, and the first half ended with Liverpool narrowly ahead. The second half saw a flurry of activity, with Chelsea quickly levelling the score through Jackson. Caicedo played a delightful pass to the forward, who controlled the ball brilliantly before tucking it into the corner of the net. However, the joy was short-lived, as Liverpool regained the lead almost immediately when Salah's cross found Jones, who finished from close range. Chelsea's momentum faltered briefly, but they continued to fight, making several substitutions to inject fresh energy into the game. Pedro Neto, Christopher Nkunku, and Benoit Badiashile all came on in the second half, with Neto, in particular, causing problems for Liverpool's defence. As the match wore on, Chelsea piled on the pressure, searching desperately for another equaliser. They came close on multiple occasions, with Neto and Palmer both seeing efforts blocked, while Vega's header from a Palmer free kick narrowly missed the target. The Blues pushed forward until the final whistle, with 7 minutes of added time offering a glimmer of hope. However, despite their best efforts, they couldn't break through Liverpool's defence again, leaving Anfield with a sense of frustration and disappointment. This loss sees Chelsea drop to 6th in the Premier League standings, but they will look to bounce back quickly in their upcoming fixtures. Now, Chelsea fans, we want to hear your opinion. After a match where the team dominated possession and created numerous chances but still ended up with a defeat, how do you assess the Blues' performance? We had control of the game for most of the contest, yet the team couldn't convert that dominance into decisive goals. Do you believe the team is on the right path with this style of play? How do you view the impact of Reece James' return and the contributions of Nicholas Jackson and Madueke in the attack? We want to know if you see potential for improvement or if major adjustments are necessary. Moreover, the tactical changes made by Enzo Maresca during the match sparked plenty of debate. The second half substitutions, with Pedro Neto, Christopher Nkunku, and Benoit Badiashile coming on, injected fresh energy into the team but weren't enough to secure the equaliser. What did you think of Maresca's decisions in terms of substitutions and squad management? Do you think these changes were made at the right time, or should the coach have acted differently? Share your opinions and join the discussion on what can be done to get Chelsea back to winning ways. Come check out Chelsea's updates every day. Subscribe to the channel and give us a like so we know you enjoy it. Share your thoughts in the comments, it's super important for Chelsea. Bye, see you in the next video.